LA. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, guys.
Let me just get this over with. Hi, Skip. How are you? I'm fine. Okay, go ahead.
Why did we start that way?
No, that's how it is every day. I just got to get it out of the way. I'm over here on my island.
Skip, what's going on? What's really going on, Skip?
Nothing's going on. Well, I'm ready for the show now.
Well,
that's
we
all I
started
needed.
here, and you took it here really
quick.
quickly.
I mean,
I thought it was funny, actually.
you know what?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Here, I'll do
I
it. Here,
still like
bump
that.
it,
We're starting with something you love talking about, too.
No, I'm ready.
I don't know. Now
I'm
I feel like
very
I have
ready.
to step
You
up
mad
my
at old
game.
Shan Jen, huh?
Huh?
You mad at Shan
Yeah, I
Jen.
am. But I like it. I like being by myself.
You got
over
Skip
here.
Bayless.
Yeah.
I don't know
Good.
if I buy that.
That's all I need.
Don't know if I buy that. But we are going to start with one of our favorite debates. I got to keep you happy here.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Sorry, Shannon. At least according to Pro Football Focus, Brady was the top-graded quarterback for the second consecutive year last season at age 40. And Pro Football Focus credited his accuracy for keeping him in the top spot heading into this season. Rodgers' rating took a hit last year after breaking his collarbone, but the analysts called him, quote, as good as it gets making big-time throws. Shannon, how do you explain Rodgers being ranked number 2?
The only thing that I can think of is that they have factored in, again, is Brady's accomplishment. He is a 5-time Super Bowl champ, and previously the most anyone had ever accomplished at the quarterback position. Terry Bradshaw had 4. Joe Montana had 4.
You're wrong with your first point, but keep going.
I'm just saying they factor that in. For me, I mean, I can get into stats and all this about the touchdown to interception, the completion percentage, and yards per attempt. I can get into all that. But as Skip Bayless likes to say, I'm an eye test guy. I played with John Elway for 9 years. I went to Pro Bowls with Dan Marino. I went to Pro Bowls with Joe Montana. So I feel very comfortable when I say this. He's a combination of these 3 guys. No one since I've been big enough to watch the game of football on TV, play it, follow it, cover it. No one can do what Aaron Rodgers does with the football. Rolling left, rolling right. Tom Brady can't throw the ball. Tom Brady is great. And see, the thing is, how it comes off is that you when you try to make a case for one guy, people think you're taking shots at the other guy. And that's not the case. Tom Brady is all-time great. There's no question about that. But my eyes tell me is that I'm removing this. This is not supposed to be a lifetime achievement award where he have 5 MVPs, automatically he's the best. And that seems to be the case that when we're talking about who's better, it automatically goes, well, he has 5, he has 1, he has none. What does my eyes tell me when he's rolling to his left and he's equally as accurate at rolling to his right? Or he's standing in the pocket and he's launching the ball 60 yards and he's changing arm angles at the blink of an eye. That tells me, for me, that he's better than he's a better quarterback. Is he more accomplished? Absolutely not. I'm not trying to make that case. But for me, if you say, well, Shannon, you get 1, I'm taking Aaron Rodgers because of what he can do in and out of the pocket with his arms. And then when you put the legs in, for me, I'm playing 22-man. I'll play Tom Brady 22-man. I ain't worried about him going anywhere. Play Aaron Rodgers 22-man and see what happens to him.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got for now. You go ahead. We got a long time. I want to poke holes in your stuff.
All I know is if you and I are playing for our lives and we can pick a quarterback and I got Brady and you got Rodgers, I'm going to beat you every time.
Can I get Belichick?
No, you can't have Belichick.
Oh, whoa!
Tom Brady coaches the offense. I'm talking about offense against
offense. Don't do that,
offense.
Skip. Don't do that now.
You know, Mr. Sharp, as much as I respect you being a Hall of Famer, every time we tackle this topic, your argument gets weaker and weaker, lamer and lamer, sillier and sillier, to the point that you are wronger and wronger. And this is all-time wrong because Tom Brady has been the most accurate thrower of the football statistically over the last 2 years. So somehow Tom Brady, who has had his 2 best years of his career the last 2 years, he keeps getting better at 39 and 40. It's unheard of. It's impossible. And I'm only doing the last 2 years. So I can forget about the legacy. I might go back like 3 or 4 years.
Go back since they've both been starters.
Yeah, well,
that's what you have to do. That's the only way to make it fair.
All I know is Tom Brady last year was the regular season MVP. And all I know for sure is that Tom Brady has led shockingly average football teams to 3 of the last 4 Super Bowls. And all I know, using my eye test, was that against Seattle in the fourth quarter, the Legion of Boom, you say they were beat up, but boy, they were all out there on the field. And you also tell me once you're out there on the field, you got to just play.
I remember that.
Right?
I remember that, okay?
So, Tom Brady in the fourth quarter against the Legion of Boom played the greatest fourth quarter in a Super Bowl my eyes had ever watched. And then Tom Brady topped it because against Atlanta, he played the greatest fourth quarter and overtime my eye test had ever tested before. And then last year, all he did against Philadelphia was set the all-time playoff record in the Super Bowl of 505 yards passing. And only because his defense, Bill Belichick's defense, was giving up 41 points because somehow, mysteriously and inexplicably, Bill Belichick doghoused his best defensive back, Malcolm Butler, for the entire game. It took Tom Brady scoring a Super Bowl record 33 points for the losing team to even keep New England in the game, which ended with Tom Brady throwing a perfect Hail Mary, an all-time clutch Hail Mary, not a lucky one, not a come back out of the end zone and catch it at the 5 like Aaron Rodgers pulled off in Detroit. Remember that one where his receiver backed into the end zone? This hits Rob Gronkowski, all 6 feet 6 inches of him, hits him right in the hands in the end zone above Philly's DBs, and I have no idea how he didn't come down with it, because if he had, my case would have been closed forever. This debate would have been rendered defunct forever on Undisputed.
But he didn't catch it.
But he didn't come down with it, but it wasn't because it wasn't a great throw, because it was all-time great. So, Aaron Rodgers is 5-6 in the postseason since his one Super Bowl that he played in 8 years ago. It's 8 years since that. And the 5 wins have come courtesy of Joe Webb and Kirk Cousins and the Boat Trip Giants. I think I'm talking. It's my turn.
Go ahead.
Joe Webb, Kirk Cousins, the Boat Trip Giants, my robbed Dallas Cowboys, because we know that was a catch at Lambeau Field. And then finally, courtesy of 2 cross-country, all the way across Texas, field goals at Jerry World from Mason Crossbar that somehow mysteriously made it over the crossbar from 56 and 51 yards. It's just impossible. Those are his 5 wins against 6 losses that included 2 at home. And you're telling me he's better than Tom Brady? And obviously, Shannon Sharp, one ability in pro football, especially at quarterback, is durability. Tom Brady hasn't missed a game in 10 years.
Why'd you go back? No. Don't go back 10 years.
10 years.
You only went back 2 years. Go back 2 years. Oh, see, to make your argument, talk about, he hadn't missed a game in 10 years, but you only went back 2 years with the stats. So you got to go back 10 years.
What are you talking about? I'm going back 10 years. To injury?
So no, well, go back 10 years. You got to go back 10 years since Aaron Rodgers has been a starter to make context. We do context here.
Well, I think the floor is still mine because I haven't finished my point. I didn't ask any question. You just interrupted me because I'm going to state it again. I'm going to state my statement again that is absolutely the God's truth.
Okay.
Tom Brady hasn't missed one game due to injury in 10 years. 10 years. Aaron Rodgers, 2013. What happened, Shannon Sharp? I'll let you have the floor now. What happened in 2013? Broken collarbone. What happened last year to Aaron Rodgers? Broken collarbone. Is it possible that Aaron Rodgers is turning into Tony Romo here? I don't know. Is he durable or not? I don't know.
Jenny, did he ask me a question?
Now the floor is yours. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I get the floor now.
And
I get to talk.
Good luck.
I get to talk.
Good luck.
We do context here, Skip Bayless.
Mm-hmm.
You told me we were only going back 2 years. But to make the argument about Tom Brady being durable, you go back 10 years.
Well, that's how durability works. You have to have a body of work.
Well, then you have to go back. Well, that case, you have to go back in context and go back since Aaron Rodgers has been starting. Since Aaron Rodgers